My name's Seamus Mulcahy. I'm from Bence Mulcahy Architects, and this is the Ryde Street house. This project is modest in that it was designed to fill some quite specific prosaic needs, but for our practice it's significant because it begins to address some universal issues around preserving neighbourhood tenure, character and density. Around 1830, as a result of the expanding tram network, the precinct around Ryde Street was developed as a garden suburb for Hobart's working class. The house is typical of the area. It's a single-fronted, co-joined workers' cottage. It's described by Hobart City Council in their heritage assessment as an asymmetrical cottage. It contains a series of rooms across its northern edge with a sort of a passage on its southern edge along the party wall, and the plan is mirrored on the neighbouring property. A well-proportioned gable front with secondary intersecting gable over the entrance conceals a very pragmatic asymmetrical gable beyond. And using our neighbourhood as a test bed, the limitations inherent in these properties make it rare that any are occupied at capacity for any period of time. This combined with things like Airbnb mean that the street is only ever occupied at 50% or below. So after living in the house for 15 years with a growing family, our option was simply adapt or move. The basic brief called for a larger living area, additional bedroom, bathroom and connection to the garden. This diagram illustrates how new developments in the neighbourhood generally preference built volume over outdoor area. The new built volumes reduce the size and amenity of the already small gardens. And our desire for this project was not only to preserve our own outdoor area and an existing pattern, but also retain space for ourselves and neighbours as well. So with consultation with these neighbours, their obvious desires to retain sort of sunlight and sort of overlooking was increasingly important, but also bulk and height became important. So the question really then became, when looking at it, how to reconfigure the existing cottage and create additional floor space, but don't create any extra significant footprint, and not to create any extra significant footprint. So moving through the house, the front is retained untouched, and a new landing serves the new bathroom and provides a platform for the split up or down. You go up, plan. Utilising the ceiling space, the new upper floor accommodates library, study, ensuite and bedroom. Going down, utilising existing subfloor space, a new ground level creates a singular living, eating, dining area with direct connection to the garden. So the voids connect the upper and lower levels. They provide light and spatial relief. And the split levels are revealed across the sectional volume. The new work extrudes the existing building's form and materiality, and the rear elevation exposes the building section. The steel portal frame, infilled with operable louvers and screens, provides privacy and sun protection. The singular colour palette plays homage to context. Red is the dominant colour of Hobart's inner city suburbs. And this colour is used sort of externally throughout for all building elements, fences and outbuildings, etc. And it contrasts with the green of the garden. Internally, the colour of this suburb is referenced in degrees through the building. Say a red storage wall, pink corridor linings and bedroom joinery, they draw the colour through the house in degrees. And memories of the existing house linger in the sort of exposed internal brickwork and the vertical timber linings. The house is sustainable, efficient and comfortable. The recycled masonry from the original creates an envelope with little embodied energy. The hydraulic heating system for warmth, while concrete provides thermal mass, ensuring the warmth and coolth is retained. The voids and operable roof openings facilitate air movement and purging. It's an example of social sustainability. This project allows our family to continue to live, grow, socialise and work for many years to come in the community we love. It serves as a gentle manifesto for how to increase density within inner suburbs by careful adjustments without the overwhelming loss of amenity or green space. That's the Ryde Street house. We've also been asked to show images from another project in the awards, which we like or admire. So, as a parochial Taswegian, I can't go past the Lower Jordan Hill Roadhouse by Taylor and Hines. We're a small chapter here in Tasmania by mainland standards, but I think we're really lucky at the moment that we're in a bit of a sort of a renaissance. We've got a lot of really young architects doing really interesting things, and they're all chums and they all help each other. They're all very collegial and supportive, and Matt and Poppy are a part of that, a big part of that. So I've watched this house evolve sort of sneakily over the last 2 years because it's opposite our office. So we kind of sit there and sort of stare at it. And apart from being a beautiful piece of work, I've picked it more specifically, this image, because although architecture is a serious profession or activity, I think too often we take ourselves so seriously. And this I believe this library, the form of the space draws from a train carriage, referencing an important journey the client may have made, or experience the clients had. So I just really like the whimsy, the sort of subtle sort of playfulness of it. And it's a quality often missing from today's architecture. So yeah, thanks. And I hope you enjoyed the Ryde Street house.